Hey everybody, Jason McMillan with Keep Calm and Train Your Rookie. We're going to talk about pre-plans versus inspections versus tactical drive-bys. We've got a lot of fans from all across North America, even a few from overseas. And what we have to keep in mind is different fire departments in different jurisdictions do things differently. My fire department in Springfield, Illinois, we have a full-time active fire department inspection bureau. And we've got a full adoption now of the International Fire Code. We have a lot of good information coming in from the inspectors, coming out to us in the operations division, and we've got really good enforcement and education going on with the general public, building owners, contractors, and such. Not everybody has that. There are still large portions of the country that there's no building department or fire code enforcement or inspections. Some fire departments have inspections and code enforcement, and at the company level, a rig goes around with qualified people and they actually do the inspections. So we're going to talk about knowing a few things about our district, regardless of what level of inspections or not, or pre-plans, or even tactical drive-bys, and how that can benefit you in operations. My fire department does a lot of pre-plans. You're responsible for going out, knowing your district, walking through buildings, getting to know the building owners, taking down basic information, and relaying that to the rest of the operations division and to the inspection bureau. Another more common thing that I like to do is something called a tactical drive-by. We're going to talk more about that in a minute. So let's look at this particular commercial building that just happens to be a fire station, but it could be any commercial building in my district. I have a sprinkler fire department connection. If you turn around and you look at my apparatus, look at the directions that it's parked. Okay, I got the tailboard pointing that way. And if you notice over here to the right, I have a hydrant. If I know my district, I'm going to know that me approaching this building in this manner is not the most efficient way. So come on with me. The setup we have here at this fire station is great. It reminds us of a lot of the strip malls that we have here in our jurisdiction, specifically in my first in district. I have a double driveway on the back of a commercial building, and I have a hydrant all the way over there, and I have a hydrant on this side, and on this end I have my fire department connection. If I know my district, I can maximize my efficiency. When I come into an alarm at this particular building or a similar strip mall, I want the rig to come from this direction. I want the nose parked that way because I want the tailboard pointed to the closest hydrant. If I pick the other direction, that slowed me down. And we're actually going to do an order of operation drill with our new guy where we're actually going to make a fire department connection. With the rig pointing this way, it gives me two options, and neither of those options are very efficient. I can go ahead and make my fire department, my connection to my FDC with a single 2.5, but I still need to get my water supply. So that gives me the choice. Do I hand stretch line from the tailboard all the way over there? Or do I sit there at the back of the tailboard and what we call hand jack, pull 100 feet of hose on the ground, make the connection, and then pull 100 feet of 5-inch all the way over here to that? Well, if I've done enough tactical drive-bys and I've done enough drills and I understand the layouts of my district, I'm going to know, even if I'm coming from this direction in the rig, I'm not going to take that driveway, I'm going to take this driveway. Irregardless, you need to know your district. You need to drive out into the district. You need to know the buildings. You need to go out into the areas where there's new development going in, see what it looks like when they first break ground, see what infrastructure they're putting in place, and then make regular routine checkups as they continue to build, because you don't always know what they're putting in there. A tactical drive-by is the thing that I like to do. As a crew, we pull up on a commercial building and we drive a real slow 360 around the building, and we're talking the whole way through. We're looking at the building. What building construction is it? If it's got a parapet, what's the depth of the parapet in relation to the working deck of the roof? Are there utility lines such as gas lines running up the side, running up onto the roof? That tells me there's HVAC units. We've got grocery stores, they've got large chiller plants on them. That is how they run the refrigeration systems for the freezers and the refrigerators that they keep all the food in that you and I go to buy at the store. You can learn a lot by just driving around your district and taking a little detailed look at your buildings that you have. Thank you much for joining us. I'm going to add that this video is going to have a companion video that'll be following this one shortly, and is called Fire Department Connections Order of Operation. Please like the video, share the video, leave us comments below.